Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to Cooking with Jen.
Welcome, welcome.
On this channel, I show you how to make simple yet flavorful meals that are infused with love and prepared in under 30 minutes. On this episode of Cooking with Jen, I'm gonna prepare a fancy chicken penne pasta meal for dinner. So if you wanna see how I do it, keep watching. And if you haven't already, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notifications bell so you can catch the next one. The first thing that I like to do before I start cooking is to prep. This is how you save time and prepare that meal in under 30 minutes. For my fancy chicken pasta dish, here's what you'll need. Boneless chicken thighs, spinach, onions, mushrooms, garlic, penne pasta, obviously, heavy cream, salt and pepper, extra virgin olive oil, and butter. Now you want to grab a deep non-stick skillet for the chicken and a stock pot for your pasta. Go ahead and have your pasta drainer handy, grab a cutting board with a knife and a utensil to stir, and now you're ready to cook.
And your time starts now.
I'll start by chopping up the onion, and then I'll move to the mushrooms and the garlic. I like to get all of my chopping done right up front so that I can grab what I need as I move from step to step. Next, season the chicken with salt and pepper. I typically just eyeball the amount of seasoning. You know, I see how it lands on the chicken. I make sure that it's thoroughly coated. And you know what? That's how a meal is infused with love. It's all about that seasoning, right? But I will be sure to put the exact measurements in the description box below. Next, coat your skillet with extra virgin olive oil. Place the chicken in the skillet and cook it on medium to medium-low heat. Now, salt and pepper are my go-tos, particularly when I'm seasoning meat. One thing I know for sure is that if salt ever lost its flavor, y'all, my meals would be so bland.
Disgusting.
It makes me realize, truthfully, how precious and how powerful salt is. And so are we as salt of the earth. Y'all, we are to be bold and flavorful in our display of the gospel of Christ. If you are still rocking with me this far, thank you.
Thank you.
And be sure to like and subscribe and also hit that bell for the notifications. Depending on the recipe, I may add other seasonings, garlic powder, lemon pepper, that sort of thing, but I typically just stick with salt and pepper. You can do a lot with salt and pepper.
Salt and pepper.
My husband and I, we love this meal because it gives us both a really hearty serving, like a first helping, and then there's leftovers.
Oh my God, leftovers!
So we can have it the next day for lunch or even for dinner again. And you know, for me, that's a huge benefit because it makes my time in the kitchen a lot more efficient, y'all.
Oh, I know that's right.
Now the chicken should take about 10 to 12 minutes to cook. Just make sure that it's cooked all the way through. And when it's almost finished, you'll want to fill your stock pot with about a quart or two of water. Sprinkle salt in the water and then turn it on high to bring it to a boil. Throw your penne pasta in the pot and let it cook for about 7 minutes, which is al dente. And that just means that it's cooked firm to the bite. At this point, your chicken should be ready. So go ahead and take it out, put it to the side, throw some butter in the skillet, add your onions, and add a little water as well because that helps to pick up the little bits of flavor that were left over in the skillet from when you cook the chicken. Allow your onions to cook for 2 to 3 minutes and then add your mushrooms. Once the mushrooms are in the skillet, go ahead and add a little bit of pepper and salt because you want to season this meal as you add ingredients. So here's a good spot to add some additional salt and pepper for flavor. Let everything cook for another minute or so, and then move everything to the outside of the skillet because you'll put a little butter in the middle and throw your garlic in for more flavor. Let everything simmer for yet another minute. All right, so you need to check on your pasta, which should be ready at this point. Before you drain it, grab a little bit of the pasta water because you're gonna use it to mix everything together in the skillet. Drain your pasta and add it in the skillet with everything else. Here you'll see that I'm adding a little more heavy cream. I want to make sure that the pasta is coated in the cream sauce and that it just soaks up all of the flavors that are marinating in the pot. The one thing you don't want is dry pasta.
So dry.
Dry.
Okay, so if you notice that the pasta isn't coated thoroughly, then go ahead and add more heavy cream. You can also put a little bit of the pasta water in as well to spread everything around. Again, you want to season in layers. So because you just threw in all that pasta and more heavy cream, go ahead and season it again with a little salt and pepper. Don't forget about your chicken. You got to chop it up and add it to everything in the skillet. So you can chop it how you want. Feel free to do it how I'm doing it here. As you see, I'm adding the chicken here, and then I'm just mixing it all together because I want that chicken to soak up everything that's in the skillet. The final step is to add the spinach. So you'll want to give this maybe a minute or two to wilt down into the pasta dish. Also, add more salt and pepper, y'all. That's where that love is and how you infuse that love in this recipe. So make sure that you don't forget to add that flavor. That's it, beautiful people. The fancy chicken penne pasta dish is complete.
Excellent.
Know that you are gonna absolutely love it. It's so good, it's so simple, and again, simple, flavorful, it's infused with love, and prepared in under 30 minutes. If you've rocked with me this far, be sure to let me know in the comments below what's your favorite pasta dish. And if you haven't already, be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notifications bell so you can catch the next one.